Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, I went ahead and used the new Too Faced Peach Palette, and this is the look that I came up with. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, then let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to use is MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'll apply this all over my lid. It does have a little bit of a yellow undertone, so it's perfect to cancel out any darkness that I might have in that area. And then to set this concealer, I'm going to go ahead and take the Makeup Forever HD powder, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid, making sure to blend really well. Now from that palette, I'm going to take this color here, which is Peaches and Cream. I'm going to use this as my transition color. Make sure to blend that really well into the crease. Next, I'm going to take Summer Yum, and I'm going to apply this on the outer corner of the eye using little patting motions. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it into the crease. Now you want to make sure that you blend this color really well. Now the brush that I'm using to blend this color out is the LONGWEAR 205 blending brush.
Never mind, I'm thinking out loud before we draw a crowd.
Now on top of Summer Yum, I'm going to go ahead and apply Charmed I'm Sure from the same palette on the outer crease using tapping motions. And then after I'm done doing that, I'm going to go ahead and blend it into the crease, making sure to blend really well. Now you don't want to see any harsh lines. Now for my lid color, I'm going to take this color right here, which is called Bless Her Heart, which is a greenish color and it's super pretty and pigmented. I'm going to apply this all over my lid. Now before I did that, I went ahead and applied a glitter glue, and the one that I used was from Too Faced Cosmetics. I applied that first and then I applied the shadow over it. Now what that does, it just enhances the pigmentation on any shimmery color. You can also use this on glitter as well as loose pigments. Now the brush that I'm using to apply the shadow on my lid is from Morphe, and it's their E19. Alright, so now for my liner, I'm going to take this one here, which is one of my favorites, and it's called NYC, and it's their liquid liner in deepest black. And I'm going to go ahead and start to draw out my wing. Now I really like a long and thick wing, so as you can see here, I'm really trying to make this as thick as I can. I feel like with my big eyes, I do have almond eyes, with my big eyes, bolder and longer wings just look really nice. Alright, next I'm going to take Nectar and I'm going to apply this on the brow bone. And this is going to give me a nice highlighted effect. Now I like doing this just because it does kind of brings the whole look together. I'm also going to apply this on the inner tear ducts. And what I'm going to also do is apply a little bit on the inner eyelid. And this is basically going to brighten up that area a little bit more. Now going back with Summer Yum, I'm going to apply this on the lower lash line, making sure to blend really well. Alrighty, so now time for some mascara, and the one that I'm going to use is from Too Faced, and it's their Better Than Sex mascara. It's one of my favorites. Now time for some lashes, and the ones that I'm using are from Jacqueline DeBiante in Wandering Souls. It's one of my favorites, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it by starting in the middle and then working them side to side. Alright, so now to take care of that under eye, I'm going to go ahead and color correct with one of my favorite color correcting quads, which is from Mode Cosmetics, and I'm going to take that orange color and apply this underneath the eye. Make sure to blend really well. And now for my foundation, I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I'm in the shade NC30. I'll apply this on the palm of my hand, and I'm going to mix a little bit of the ELCIE Cosmetics The Glow Enhancer into the foundation, and I'm going to mix that up. Now what this is going to do is going to give me that really nice dewy look. And taking a beauty blender sponge, I'm going to go ahead and lightly bounce the foundation onto the skin. If you're looking for more of a full coverage application, I would suggest using a brush. But because my skin has been, dry lately with the cold weather and all in some of the areas, especially around the forehead, I've been using the beauty blender. It seems to give me a more flawless application. Alright, so now to highlight, I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Concealer, and I'm going to apply this underneath the eye. And this is basically going to highlight and brighten up that under eye. I'm going to apply a little bit on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, and also around my laugh lines. And what highlighting does, it basically pulls forward. And taking that beauty blender sponge, I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out. Alright guys, so here's a little bit of a pro tip. Now, if you don't want your concealer to crease, make sure you apply your concealer not all the way towards the lower lash line. You want to stay away from it. So where I applied the concealer as shown here on this tutorial, that's exactly where you want to put it. And with your beauty blender sponge, you want to go ahead and blend upward. The less product you have there, the less you will crease. Also, as soon as you apply the concealer, you want to set right away. You don't want to let it dry. To contour, I'm going to take the Cover FX contour palette. I'm going to take that shade right there, and I'm going to start to contour. Now, when you contour, it pulls back. So any areas that you want to make appear slimmer, you want to go ahead and contour in those areas. So here I have a really big forehead, so I usually like to apply, my contour in that area to make my forehead appear smaller.
Reel it in, take it easy, there's no need to scream and shout. As far as I can see,
so now going back in with the beauty blender, I'm going to go ahead and blend all the areas that I contoured. Now for my bronzer, I'm going to take MAC bronzer in Give Me Sun, one of my faves, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my cheekbone and also some on my forehead. And I'm going to make sure to blend really well.
never mind, I'm thinking out loud before we draw a crowd. Reel it in, take it easy, there's no need to scream and shout.
Now to set all the areas that I highlighted, I'm going to take the RCMA translucent powder in the No Color, and I'm going to take this sponge here, which is from Baramona Cake and Bake Sponge, and I'm going to start to apply this powder underneath the eye, also on the forehead, chin, and underneath the cheekbone.
Never mind, I'm thinking out loud before we draw a crowd. Reel it in.
Now taking this Luxie 660 brush, I'm going to go ahead and blend out the powder underneath the cheekbone. You want to go ahead and blend that out right away, otherwise you will have a harsh line, so you don't want to let that sit. As for the powder that's underneath the eye, you do want to let that kind of sit there for a little bit. I usually let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. But for the sake of time, I went ahead and blended it out. To apply my blush, I'm going to take the Sigma blush brush in the number F40 and this new blush from Too Faced, which is Papa Don't Peach. I'm going to start to apply this blush onto the cheekbones, making sure again to blend really well. Now for my lipstick, I'm going to take this Jouer Liquid Matte Lipstick in Buff, And before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and apply some of that oil enhancer from ELCIE Cosmetics onto my lips to hydrate them. And then I'm going to go ahead and start to apply the liquid lipstick. Now this color is super gorgeous, especially if you're going for more of a natural look. Now taking this liquid lip gloss from Too Faced Cosmetics in Peachsicle, and it smells super good. It smells like peaches, guys. I'm going to apply this right over that liquid matte lipstick. Because the matte lipstick is matte, I wanted to go and add some shine onto this look. So I went ahead and applied that lip gloss right over it. Alright guys, so that is all for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Now if you don't want to miss any of my videos, make sure you click on that little bell sign next to the subscribe button. Until next time, bye guys.